Hi guys, happy holidays and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1997 and 1987 to listen to We Three Kings by the amazing David Arkenstone and Once Upon a Long Ago by the fabulous Paul McCartney. Of course, so excited to get back to more David Arkenstone. It's been way too long. We Three Kings comes from his album Enchantment, A Magical Christmas. It's the opening track. This is one of my favorite Christmas songs, so it's going to be amazing to see what kind of treatment he gave to the song. Let's go. Oh, David. No surprise there. I don't know if you're going to watch this one, but intoxicating as ever, smooth, colorful, beautiful as ever, a million other adjectives. What you do with a song that I've known my whole life is beautiful, incredible, so artistic, so stunning. Of course, I've reacted to several of his songs, so I knew I was in for a treat. The introduction, already magical, already mystical, already so atmospheric. We get these sparkly keyboard arpeggios in the beginning. They come back later. Gorgeous. Heavenly choirs arrive. Amazing. I love that the guitar plays the vocal melody, at least in the beginning, to start us off with. Very pleasant, very soothing, yet still strong and powerful. A little later, the song builds nicely, with the bass and drums arriving, both sounding amazing in this song. And of course, more choir. I love that the choir sounds were plentiful. We got, I think, male and female, high on the scale chords, those deep ahs later on with the male choirs. Just perfect. I really enjoyed the subtle changes, in the original melody. He goes that extra mile. Of course, it's wonderful. And it makes the song, his version, very unique. Plenty of great drumming and percussion on this one, but those congas, pretty sure that's what I was hearing. Divine on my ears. I can't get enough conga. Again, here he takes, one song, one melody that so many of us are familiar with, and expands on it so beautifully, so brilliantly, so artistically, so uniquely. I also loved the unique and original cadence of the actual music and melodies, changed, still faithful to the original, but just so much bigger, so much more. A lush and smooth buffet of sounds from start to finish. Later on, the song still progressing nicely. More acoustic guitar, more congas, more of everything it seemed. Just this mix of beauty. I also noticed, entirely new melodic parts. Amazing. Again, made the song even better. So nice. Once again, he's going those extra miles for us. It's all as glorious and wondrous as ever. He definitely falls under the category, of each of his songs being a unique work of art, not just a song, but a beautiful work of art. Overall, I took pure delight in the vast musical expansion of the core song that I knew. Wow. I also know he has a vast catalog of music, so much out there that I've yet to discover. I've only heard a handful, so of course, I can't wait for more. I always love the journeys he takes me on, so thank you so very much to David Arkenstone and anyone else involved in this great song. All right, on to Once Upon a Long Ago by Paul McCartney. It comes from All the Best, his second compilation album. It's a nostalgic, dreamy ballad reflecting on the simplicity, innocence, and wonder of childhood, contrasting it with the complexities of adult life. I think we can all relate to that. Let's go.
Picking up scales and broken chords, puppy dog tails in the House of Lords. Tell me, darling, what can it mean? Making up moons in a minor key. What are those tunes got to do with me? Tell me, darling, where have you been? Once upon a long ago, children searched for treasure. Nature's plan went hand in hand with pleasure, such pleasure. Day, desolate tunes with a lot to say. Tell me, darling, what have you seen? Once upon a long ago, children searched cocktails in the House of Lords. Help me, darling, what does it mean? Once upon another go.
I see. An extra Christmas present right at the end there with those strings. Absolutely gorgeous. How have I never heard this one? Paul, you got me teary. So this song, slow, reflective. Of course, I'm going to love that already. His voice, so smooth here. Different, I love it. I love how the vocals were sung and processed. Saxophone came, a perfect surprise. These next Christmas songs and the ones I've already done this season are just pure gifts. Many Christmas gifts. Lots of great melodies in this one. The main vibe for sure in this song is pure nostalgia. He captured it in a bottle perfectly. Oh, but I ain't heard nothing yet. The bridge surprisingly arrives. My emotions skyrocket. Wow, beyond perfection. I consider this song kind of dreamy as well. So the bridge was definitely like a dream within a dream. That's happened to me in several reactions already. So beautiful. Just a swirl of cotton soft music happening in that bridge. Wow. Then we get a big guitar solo. I love that it was following the chorus melody and some other melodies. Very nice. Yeah, so a divine song. Overall, a perfect balance of heartfelt and sorrowful vibes, a deep longing and blissful reflection with some of the best instrumentation and melodies that I've heard from him yet. So thank you so much to Paul McCartney and anyone else involved in this one. I loved it. All right, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about these two glorious songs, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.